Yuval Harari said that many of the important drivers of history in Sapiens are intersubjective, and that law, money, God, and state are all examples. The monetary phenomenon is the process and result of individual subjects who believe that something is valuable gathering to be mutually supervised, and this is the process and result of growing in size and having an objective value. We've been very lucky to be able to watch the phenomenon of money through Bitcoin since 2009. To sum up the monetary phenomenon of Bitcoin, 1. It's spread by Bitcoin believing fanatics. 2. Through the accident of drug dealers who believe to be anonymous. By having a price, you overcome the antagonistic relationship between value and spread and have the status of money. Satoshi disappeared when Bitcoin was shaped like a currency with an objective value of $1 and a certain amount of human network. Taemin designed the BtcMobick project under the hypothesis that it can reproduce the monetary phenomenon of Bitcoin. It succeeded in reproducing the monetary phenomenon by overcoming the antagonistic relationship between value and spread through the fact that Satoshi Nakamoto did not sell it, that there were people with the same mind, and the act of spending money and commitment. Bitcoin has become a global currency with individual faith, without a long history of gold, and without huge central guarantees like the state. BtcMobick is a reproduction of the greatness of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the first thing that never happened before. Since its first operation on January 3, 2009, some people start mining for fun with beliefs. The total amount of money is 21 million and 15 million Bitcoin, or 50% of the total amount of mining, is mined in the first 4 years. Of those, about 5 to 60 million Bitcoins are kept in their wallets and are not moving. It accounts for more than 25% of the total volume. The inherent difference between Bitcoin and other blockchains is the predictability that the amount of mining is set at 21 million and that no one will change the system. However, the fact that more than 25% of the supplies are alive, but it is not known whether it is a wallet that does not move or a lost coin that has disappeared forever makes Bitcoin predictable. Because it works as a drop factor, the market fluctuates greatly every time Bitcoin moves from the wallet of a sleeping whale. BtcMobick is a proof-of-work coin that hard-forked Bitcoin's 10th anniversary book on January 3, 2019. So the Bitcoin owner before the hard fork has the same number of BtcMobick. BtcMobick is designed to wake sleeping whales by announcing that BtcMobick and whale wallets will be incinerated if they are not charged within the 20th anniversary of Bitcoin from a certain point in time. Of course, the spread and value of BtcMobick are needed so that whales within the period want to pay attention and claim. How many of the currently estimated 50 to 6 million unknowns will reveal their existence depends on the value of BtcMobick. It's different, but I think it's successful if we can prove that even a million are alive. This is going to make Bitcoin more predictable. Since the hard fork, BtcMobick has issued about 20 million units as of the end of July 2023. Of these, 14 million are owned by the founder, each of which is stored in 14 wallets, 1 million each. The addresses of the 14 wallets are open to the public, so anyone can look into them at any time. The founder shackled himself by announcing that if one of the 14 million moves without the consent of the community, the BtcMobick project will be over. 14 million will be shared between companies and founders who will enter the BtcMobick network in the future. The use of BtcMobick by companies will be explained again below. BtcMobick, which the founder will hold to the end, will be used to exercise leadership for the BtcMobick ecosystem in the future. For example, it can be used to persuade miners when they need a hard fork of BtcMobick or when they need to stop a hard fork. Or it can be a force to maintain unbiased neutrality among companies when various companies come to the network in the future. Satoshi Nakamoto at Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, P2P. It suggested how to use the network to solve the double payment problem and disappeared after a period of activity. The current Bitcoin ecosystem is the result of many people's evolution through various ideas, experiments, and challenges based on the system thrown by Satoshi. I think Bitcoin will continue to evolve, and that's what it looks like. I think it's open. The reason why this is possible is that Bitcoin is simply designed to survive in a very barren environment. Other altcoins are attracting investors, saying in a white paper that their coins have some purpose and use. If you let investors draw a bright future of the coin, it is easy to receive investment. But the coin that has been designed for purpose and use from the beginning will soon be limited. With this in mind, the founder created BtcMobick by hard forking Bitcoin. Therefore, we focused on making it valuable in a finely designed deployment rather than on its use or purpose. It has value and is not sold, so there is no dispute over securities, and any company can use it if it creates a healthy ecosystem that is properly decentralized. If you compare the Bitcoin network to the widest and heaviest land at the bottom, BtcMobick wants to expand and develop through the robustness of the Bitcoin network and blockchain technology. It is a land where companies can safely build buildings within the boundaries of laws and systems and make profits through corporate activities. In order for a company that recognizes the value of the BtcMobick network to rise above the BtcMobick ecosystem, the company must also accept the condition that it should not sell BtcMobick, even before BtcMobick became valuable. 400 people gathered in the first Guanok Mountain distribution, 900 people in the second Gario Mountain distribution, and 1,100 people in the third Gario Mountain distribution to have BtcMobics. Even though you have to fly from the fourth round, you have already seen 1,500 people gather in Jeju Island Mountain and 500 people in Montville, Australia. So you will understand that you can achieve the purpose of the company without selling BtcMobics. If agreed with the company, the founder will transfer some of the 14 million volumes held to the company for free. Companies do not have to recoup the cost of building the mainnet and creating an ecosystem by receiving free transfer of already valuable BtcMobics, so they do not have to deceive the coin, ecosystem, and users. In addition, by leveraging the neutral and transparent mainnet that has already been created, companies can give users trust, and BtcMobics can become a network that has built a stronger trust network with corporate participation. This will continue to strengthen the more companies participate in the BtcMobics ecosystem. In summary, BtcMobics is already valuable and not sold, so it has no securities, unspecified versatility, and proper decentralization, making it ideal for any company to expand its ecosystem on the BtcMobics mainnet. Therefore, I think BtcMobics can grow into a general-purpose network for companies. Before we begin, it is important to understand that wallets, soft wallets, and paper wallets, utilizing exchanges or hardware devices, have the same status because they have to trust a target in the end. When working on the BtcMobick project, BtcMobick was all distributed in paper wallets. Why was it a paper wallet? The paper wallets used in the BtcMobick project are not a result of convenience or coincidence in distribution. I realized that paper wallets are not just storage media for storing coins, but there are more possibilities and uses than that in P2P transactions. When there's a situation where you inevitably have to physically trade Bitcoin, mnemonic remembers. If you say you can't do it and put Bitcoin in the treasure, you won't be able to trade. Trusted paper wallets make this possible. And what happens when a paper wallet containing Bitcoin goes round like a dollar bill? Paper wallets containing Bitcoin are an important means of accelerating the global spread of Bitcoin and ensuring that it has true decentralization and intact personal possessions. We must reconsider the paper purse. As part of the BtcMobick ecosystem, Mobiker Incorporated is preparing to produce and sell reliable paper wallets. If you put a bit of BtcMobick in the paper wallet as a way to check the pair of address keys and secret keys in the paper wallet, the buyer can make a transaction with the BtcMobick in the paper wallet to confirm that it is a normal wallet with a pair of address keys and secret keys. An average individual can carry or store Bitcoin without any problems for some time. Mobiker Incorporated has a plan to increase the reliability of the wallet by applying the status machine to the paper wallet. After many twists and turns, a paper wallet containing 1000 BtcMobick was distributed in Mobiker. Writer later removed the database. Remember, this is something that the exchange and other wallet have to trust in. Is the print shop reliable? You want to ask this. Do you trust the manufacturing process of hard wallet manufacturers? Let's go back to the 1000 BtcMobick paper wallet distributed by Mobiker and assume that a 1 BtcMobick is worth $100. So a 1000 BtcMobick wallet is worth $1 million. A $1 million worth of BtcMobicks safely in a paper wallet guarantees your wallet's trust, so you can hold Bitcoin with confidence. And because a paper wallet is worth $1 million, it becomes a powerful safe to hold more Bitcoin. BtcMobick will be incinerated if no transaction occurs within a fixed period of time. And yet, what would happen to this paper wallet if it incinerated BtcMobick without scratching the secret key of a paper wallet containing 1000 BtcMobick? If the wallet's owner has enough credibility to give up $1 million and choose not to scratch, he can sell it for more than that. And for the person who buys it, it can be a very special safe to hold Bitcoin for $10 million. If you wanted to live $10 million of Bitcoin in dozens of hard wallets or exchanges, or if you had to choose whether to put it in a paper wallet that was trusted enough to burn $1 million, what would you choose? When you think of a paper wallet, do you think of Andreas Antonopoulos? Bitcoin security expert Andreas Antonopoulos strongly says don't use paper wallet. The reason is that it is easy for individuals like me to make and use paper wallets and make security-related mistakes. And Andreas Antonopoulos recommends a reliable hard wallet. Buying a reliable hard wallet and buying a reliable paper wallet. Is there anything else between these two?